I'm attempting to make a cockpit for my paraglider, something to help me with cross-country flying and for picking up thermals and gaining plenty of height, reading the terrain, and also creating some more dimensions to the vlog videos, you know, with tracks and things like that I can show what I've actually been doing in the air. So I've downloaded this app and installed it on the phone. This is called XCTrack, as in cross-country track, and you can configure cockpits any way you like. And I've also ordered this, a Bluefly Vario, which I got online for $100. It comes in bits and you've got to assemble it. Hold down the button to turn it on. So it's just gone and paired with XCTrack, and if you move it up and down, you can hear it beeping, which is an audio aid to be able to hear the movement of the glider. So I'm going to attempt to set this up in a way that I'm going to be able to observe it while I'm in flight. I need to set it up somewhere where it's not going to get caught on lines, and somewhere where it's not going to get damaged or fall off, but where it's going to be easy accessible. It's not going to interfere in anything. This is not going to be easy, but I reckon I'll be able to figure it out. I found a leather hip bag set up similar to a gun holster in a leather shop. I tried it on, thought it might be suitable, so I purchased it. It was large enough to mount a protective case for my phone, to set it up, and it also fit nicely on the front of my leg. When I started experimenting with it, I found that the leg strap of the harness would pass nicely underneath the bag and it wouldn't be interfered with. The only problem with the bag was the strap from the bag to my leg would slide down as I was moving around, so I had to replace it with an elastic strap, which then worked really well. This is the final product. Here's the hip bag. This is the waist strap, which goes around my waist, and then underneath it I've attached an elastic strap which I actually cannibalized out of my GoPro kit. Works really well. This is a $6 protective case off eBay, a holder for my phone, the Samsung Galaxy, and it's been attached to the case by 2 rubber blocks. I went to a shoe repair shop to get the case mounted on the pouch. They had all the necessary materials for the mounting bracket, the super strong glue and the rubber blocks, so we worked together to assemble it. It was $30 in total, which have been glued on, and they're on there, in theory, like dynamite. I can't pull them off. It's very, very strong. But in addition, to make sure it doesn't fall off, I've attached a lanyard, which loops through here, and then attaches back onto the carry case. So just in case this does break, when I take it out flying, I'm not going to lose my phone. The actual cockpit itself fits in here, like so. And that then sits on my leg, where I can then observe the instruments and see what's going on when I need to. And also sitting there, I think the cameras will be able to film me with the camera facing my way, and the other camera will actually be able to film some of the action. So we'll have a play around with that and see what it does. The other piece of kit obviously is the Bluefly Vario, which I can simply put in the bag, and it should, there it goes, work fine. Let's see how it goes. Just demonstrating putting on the leg bag. So we have the strap, goes around the waist, buckles up at the back, sitting there like so, and then this is the elastic strap which goes around the leg, hooks on like this. So the other thing we have to think about is the leg strap for the harness. Got to make sure it can go around my leg and not be interfered with at all by the cockpit. So my concept here is it actually passes through this gap here. So I'll use this belt as a demo. So the leg strap from the harness will be coming up under here and passing under here. The clip for it will be here, so it's not going to be in contact and it's not going to be interfered with at all by this. Although it passes underneath, it'll be nice and secure. There's nothing that can push on the clip, so I think that will work fine. Try it out. Got full range of movement, no problems moving my legs. Here I am, suspended. go back into the seating position. So here we are in, and then moving to an upright position, hanging in the harness in the upright position, no interference at all. And because it's down low, it's going to be a fair distance away from the lines. The only thing I worry about is entanglement, but I don't think we're going to have any problems with it down there. No problems with movement. Perfect angle. Can record some audio and video while I'm flying. Probably get a bit of a shot of the wing above me while I'm up there. See what the other camera looks like. So yeah, the other camera will probably get a bit of a ground shot going by the look of it. What's that? Make sure the lanyard's out of the way. As you can see, it's really well located. So you can see the display. It's lined directly towards my face. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's got a safety lanyard on it, just in case the mounting block comes off. And there's pouches there to store stuff. So a few extra things, might keep gloves there and gear for if I get up high and get into really cold conditions. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It doesn't interfere with any of the straps of the harness. Doesn't impede my my movement at all. I think that's going to work really well.
Inflate the wing again so we can build a wall.
It was on the right side.
Yeah, build a wall. Just build a wall.
Okay. There it is. Oh, that's the beauty of reverse kiting, isn't it? That's the one.
Lots of sand in your wing too. There you go, mate. It's not lost.
Awesome. The selfie cam picks up much better audio than what the GoPro does. However, it cuts off as soon as I take off due to XCTrack. In-flight test. Takeoff, no problem. Didn't even notice it was there, apart from the sound it was making. I found the screen reasonably visible. The actual track on the map was a bit hard to read. All the numbers, like the vertical speed and stuff, were very easy to read. I'll need to play around with the theme and the colours just to make sure I can see it properly. This dark theme uses less battery power, but a white theme would probably be easier to watch. No problem with doing the weight shift. Again, not even noticing it's there. The Bluefly Vario does its job really well, and makes it really easy to find pockets to lift and then track them. Of course, ridge soaring's not that hard, but I think it'll be very handy when I head out doing cross-country thermaling. One thing I find really annoying, I wish the phone camera would roll and record the entire flight, but as soon as the XCTrack detects a launch, it cuts all the phone functions off, including the camera. So the only way to turn the camera back on would be to activate it manually, which means I'd have to take my hands off the brakes, reach down and press the appropriate buttons on the phone. I could do that, but you know, when you're flying, you're better off keeping your hands on the controls. So kind of annoying. I'll see if I can work around that one. So now I'm coming in for a fairly fast beach landing. I have to land in a crosswind, so I'm going to have to run quickly sideways as I hit the ground. Let's see how the cockpit holds up to that one. Not a problem at all. I think that's a successful in-flight test. Very happy with my little cockpit. Shout out to Tom Lines. Thanks, mate, for recommending the Bluefly Vario and XCTrack. Good combination. Cheers, buddy. If you enjoy this kind of positive adventure content, please like, subscribe, and check out a few of these other adventures.